Hi, my name is Melania, Scanlan, and I am reporting to you on Fresh News. Our biome includes lakes, ponds, rivers, and streams. While ponds are small bodies of water surrounded by land, lakes are large bodies of fresh water surrounded by land. With all the water on Earth, only 3% is fresh water. And let's hand it back to Marita Snyder with a report on wildlife.
And now, onto our wildlife section. There are many species in the freshwater biome. One species includes the turtle. Turtles are normally cold-blooded mammals, and their body temperatures adjust to their environment. So, in a freshwater biome, if the water is very cold, turtles can adapt to that temperature, and if it's very hot, they can do so as well. Turtles that live in a freshwater biome normally live in America or Australia. In America, they tend to live in Lake Tahoe. Another species that lives in a freshwater biome include ducks. Many northern hemisphere ducks actually migrate during the winter to find warmer temperatures. Also, while ducks don't live underneath the water, they do float on top of the water, therefore giving them the ability to get food, drink water, and have an environment that suits their needs. Otters can be another mammal that live in freshwater biomes. Otters normally live along the North American River, but they are often found in other places, such as Lake Tahoe, for instance, or Lake Michigan or Lake Superior. Otters are normally brown creatures that float among the water or swim underneath it to find food and shelter. Another species are crocodiles. Crocodiles tend to live in Australia, Asia, the Americas, and Africa. Crocodiles, unlike alligators, have a much more pointed snout shape. Crocodiles tend to have a more V-shaped snout, while alligators, on the other hand, actually have a U-shaped snout. Crocodiles are also defined for their very long tail in the back that helps them swim and stay afloat above water, and also helps them stay stable. So when they move around, they can actually use that tail to keep their balance and catch food. In addition, catfish also tend to live in fresh waters. Catfish are fish that, well, they sound sort of like their name. They do have whisker-like features on the front of their face, and their mouths are a very prominent feature on their body. Catfish tend to live in Madagascar, Australia, and New Guinea, and also North America. Some other very important factors that are surrounded by a freshwater biome are plants. These plants include water lilies, algae, duckweeds, cattail, and other sorts of mosses. All of these plants live in North America, Australia, Asia, and many other continents around the world. These plants also happen to have a habitat in Lake Tahoe. They are a vital necessity to the many animals that live in freshwater biomes. These plants and animals are very closely connected. Without some of these crucial parts in these freshwater biomes, many of the other species would be in danger. Let's say you took out algae. Well, algae actually produces oxygen in a freshwater biome. It's sort of like the rising temperatures that we mentioned earlier. If temperatures rise, oxygen levels decrease. Well, if you took out algae, oxygen levels would also decrease, resulting in many mammals dying in that freshwater biome. That simply just proves how connected the Earth is. Without these plants in a freshwater biome, many of these species would not be able to live there, and vice versa for the plants.
Did you know that freshwater biomes average between 39 to 71 degrees Fahrenheit? Here's Jordan Stewart with our 5-day forecast.
Thank you, Melania. In Lake Tahoe, one of the many freshwater environments in the United States, we are currently facing rain at a temperature of 45 degrees Fahrenheit with winds at just 2 miles per hour. Tomorrow, there is a high of 59 degrees Fahrenheit, a low of 29 degrees Fahrenheit, a 75% chance of rain, and wind speeds will pick up to 14 miles per hour. By Friday, the temperature will rise to 59 degrees Fahrenheit and will be a partly cloudy day. Saturday will be very similar with a high of 58 degrees Fahrenheit and it also being partly cloudy. On Sunday, the weather will continue to be cloudy, but temperature will drop to 52 degrees Fahrenheit being the high and 27 degrees Fahrenheit being the low. In the winter, temperatures can be as low as 16 degrees Fahrenheit, with the coldest month being January. On the other hand, in July, temperatures can reach up to 79 degrees Fahrenheit. Throughout the winter, spring, and fall, it can snow up to 125 inches on average. It rains during the whole year and could range from having 6 inches of rain in January to just 1/3 of an inch in July. When it is consistently raining, the weather can be quite humid but is significantly more dry in the summer. In the warmer months, Lake Tahoe's water temperature can reach up to 75 degrees on the surface. However, these temperatures can also reach 10 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter. Further down into the lake, the water temperature averages at about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, making it perfect for animals to thrive.
Let's hand it back to Marita Snyder with a report.
Thank you, Nia. And now, how do humans affect freshwater biomes? Well, plain and simple. There are 3 factors that contribute to catastrophic changes in that biome, or the environment surrounding it. 1. Water pollution. There is only 1% of fresh water in the whole entire world, and while that may be small, well, humans can do a lot. So, let's break it down. Water pollution is becoming more and more common in freshwater biomes due to oil spills and the increase in temperature. Now that I know an increase in temperature may not be a big deal, but when the temperature increases in a freshwater biome, the oxygen levels actually decrease. What does that do? Well, it simply kills fish and other mammals that might be living in that biome. Also decreases biodiversity, which is a crucial part in a freshwater biome. Now, another reason can be the world population growth. So as the world increases and the population grows, that puts a huge strain on the resources available in a freshwater biome, such as clean, fresh, drinkable water for people and animals. Due to this accelerated pace in population growth, it is expected that water scarcity around the world will only get worse. Another factor that can cause catastrophic change in lakes, rivers, ponds, streams, and many other forms of a freshwater biome include agriculture. Agriculture changes the landscape of the biome by removing trees or soils that are necessary for it, and remove the flow of the fresh water in that biome and disturb the cycle. As a result, more fresh water is stored in the soil, but it has a negative impact on the environment because it destructs the land around that environment.
Thank you for watching, and that's fresh news for you. What's that sound? Let's go check it out. And it seems to be, it's fresh water, straight from the clouds.